being nice is a virtue. In dating, it's a trap. You already know the feeling. You did everything right. You showed up. You planned it. You were there every time she needed someone, and she still chose someone else. Not because you failed, because you were running a deal she never agreed to. That's what this is about. I have a friend, let's call him Marcus. A full year of doing everything right. Texting first, planning dates, paying for everything, listening, being supportive, being there. And at the end of that year, she started dating someone else. Someone who, by Marcus's description, did none of those things. Marcus came to me with one question: what am I doing wrong? And I told him, it's not what you're doing, it's why you're doing it. He didn't understand what I meant, not yet, but by the end of this, you will. Here's what nobody tells you about this pattern. You didn't pick it up from a bad relationship, you picked it up from a good one, from the first people who ever approved of you. You learned early, do the right thing, get the good response. It's been running on autopilot ever since. The problem is those rules don't apply here, and the system keeps firing anyway. You already know what it looks like. You took her to the finest restaurant money can buy, the best 3D printed Wagyu on the planet, and she's still not impressed. You expect warmth in return. You listen to her problems for hours. You expect her to see you differently. You show up every time she needs you. You expect her to choose you, and when she doesn't, you feel cheated. You feel owed. You feel like something was taken from you. Here's what's actually happening. You made an agreement, a detailed agreement about what you'd give and what you'd get back. The problem is, she never agreed to it. She doesn't even know it exists. I ran this for years. I thought I was being generous. I was just being nice. I didn't see it until I caught myself feeling resentful at someone who'd never asked me for anything. I call this the covert contract, an agreement you make with someone that they never signed. And here's how it plays out. Give, expect, don't receive, resent, explode, reset, repeat, every time, like clockwork. I know what you're thinking right now. This is going to sound harsh. Stay with me. That's not generosity. That's manipulation with extra steps. And most guys running this pattern have no idea they're doing it. Think about what Marcus's year actually looked like from the inside. Every dinner he planned, he was running a quiet calculation. Every hour he spent listening, the balance was going up. Every time he showed up, he was adding to a total she never agreed to pay. He wasn't keeping score consciously, but the score was being kept. And when she walked away with someone else, 12 months of uncashed invoices came due at once. He felt robbed. She never robbed him. She just never signed. The resentment is the tell. That's how you know a contract is running. Because genuine kindness doesn't keep score. Here's where most men get it wrong when they figure this out. They think, okay, nice guy bad, so I need to stop being nice. I need to be the guy who doesn't care, cold, unavailable, the guy who makes her chase. That's not the answer. The opposite of a nice guy is not an asshole. That's the misconception that keeps men stuck. They flip from one extreme to the other and lose twice. The nice guy loses because he runs contracts. The fake jerk loses because he's performing a character. Neither one is actually free. The opposite of a nice guy is a man with standards. A man who gives when he actually wants to give, not to earn something back. A man who says no when no is the honest answer.
What's the difference between a feminist and a baby?
What?
The baby grows up and stops crying.
Just a man who knows what he wants and says it plainly. And paradoxically, women find that man far more attractive than the one who does everything right. So the question is, how do you actually know the difference? In the moment, when you're deciding whether to do something or not. Because the feeling of genuinely wanting to give and the feeling of wanting to earn, they can feel identical from the inside, especially when you've been running contracts your whole life. Here's the filter that cuts through it. I call it the friend filter. Would I do this for a friend I had zero romantic interest in? That's it. That's the whole test. If yes, do it. Do it fully. Do it without keeping score. If no, don't do it. Or say it openly. I'd like to take you to dinner. That's honest. That's a man who knows what he wants and says it plainly. Marcus ran the friend filter backwards on his whole year. Every dinner he planned, would he have done that for a friend he had zero interest in? No. Every hour he spent listening, same answer. Every time he showed up when she called, same answer. He sat with it for a minute. Then, every single one. No, no, no. The contracts were everywhere. He just hadn't been able to see them. Give freely or don't give at all. Because half giving while secretly keeping score is the thing that's been killing your results and your self-respect. The question isn't whether you've been doing this. You have. The question is whether you can see it clearly enough now to stop. Marcus called me 2 months after we first spoke. He'd stopped running the contracts, started saying no when he meant no, yes when he actually meant yes. He said the girl he'd spent a year on, he finally understood she hadn't done anything wrong. She just hadn't signed what he wrote. Then he told me about a woman he'd just started seeing. No scorekeeping, no resentment, no contracts. He said, it feels completely different, lighter, like I put something down I didn't realize I'd been carrying. That's what happens when you stop negotiating deals nobody else is party to. Episode 3 is next. Tolerance to beauty. Something you're doing every time you see an attractive woman before you say a word. Automatic, invisible, and it's costing you. Drop a comment. Have you ever caught yourself running a covert contract? Are you seeing it clearly or still calling it something else?
I don't play chess, but I do know a queen when I see one.
Why are you gay? Do you perform the natural obligations?
I love your hair.
Thank you.
I think we should trade hair for one day.
With what?
We should trade hair for one day. Just for one day.
Yeah, probably.
Were you playing something?
Yeah, I was playing music here, making some street
violin?
music around. No, it's a ukulele.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. You have a YouTube channel then?
What?
You have a YouTube channel?
I have an Instagram account. It's
Oh, so you put it on your Instagram.